Hey guys, welcome back to Maxcast Dawn of War Unification. Today we jump into UGL Season 2 in the Losers Round. Again, Losers Round 3. Last we have covered the Winners Round, round of 8. Today we see here in the bracket that it is the match of TheLaughingMax against Old Cklempay. Basically me against Old Cklempay. This is a matchup we had in the previous UGL. It ended 3-1 for, was it 3-2? I think it was 3-2 for Cklempay, but back then he had some hand issues. I do not think he has that anymore. And yeah, I'm having not the best feeling going into this match. Old Cklempay said before the match that I will probably win because he has not much practice in, but yeah, if that is true or not, you can question, but I do not have a lot of practice in myself. So yeah, looking at the draft, we have Cklempay banning Fallen Angels, Steel Legion and Blood Angels, all picks that I really like to play. I on the other hand plan Salamanders, Tyranids and Mechanicus. I know that he likes Salamanders and Tyranids and can also play Mechanicus reasonably well, and I myself do not like to go up against Mechanicus at all, so I try to ban it when I can. The picks are from Cklempay: Witch Hunters, Praetorian Guard, Thousand Sons, Renegade Guard, Elder and Raven Guard. I think he can pretty much play all of them reasonably well. I think his Elder isn't the super strongest, but solid as well. I know he can play pretty well Thousand Sons and Praetorian Guard, Raven Guard probably as well, and Witch Hunters. Yeah, he can play. I picked Farside Enclaves, Harlequins, Demon Hunters, Imperial Guard, Orcs and Dark Angels. Apart from Dark Angels, these are all, and Foresight Enclaves actually, my comfort zone factions I like to play. Foresight Enclaves I picked because it is currently the strongest faction I think in Unification. Although I'm not the best with them, I think I could pull off a victory with them. Yeah, if I am able to, we will see. We will see. So the first map, what was the first map for the Losers Round 3? Tranquility's End it is. So we will see us on this map now. And here we are on Tranquility's End. On the southern side playing Witch Hunters we have Old Cklempay. On the northern side playing Demon Hunters we have TheLaughingMax, which is me. So basically Hunters against Hunters, and if you see this opener you already know what time it is. It is tier 2 rush time, which is one of my patented build orders, which kind of makes me predictable. And on the other side we see Adeptus Aurora's Convent, no generator, up 2 Arbeit melee and a second builder. And as I have played this game, I know what he's going for. We see it here shortly. Shrine of the Militant Order. So you can go, which is interesting, I always go for generator here, but you can go for Seraphims without a generator. I'm not sure how much power they cost to build, but you still have quite a power left to get started, so you can get an economy start while also getting up to 2 Seraphims relatively quickly. They cost 20 power, so they cost a whole lot of requisition but not a whole lot of power, so you can afford the second squad once you build your first 2 listing posts over here. On the other side, yeah, standard as the usual, I go tier 2 in a minute, and the economy lines up, so I can build this point, and then I could build 2 points parallel and will have enough power with the 1 generator to get at least 1 Chimera out relatively quickly. But yeah, let's see how these Seraphims go. Quickly checking the build here, I'm pretty interested. He for now cannot build the next one, but I think once this finishes he can build the second squad. I'm just checking if he does so. A little bit before even. Yeah, and then you have, yeah, that's a pretty solid build. I need to take notes here. And there comes the Seraphims, and the Stormtroopers are no match for the Seraphims because they are heavy infantry, and these lads are only infantry and unupgraded, no reinforcements, nothing. So I need to turn back rather quickly and need to focus on my strategic points. I do not have any power to upgrade my points, so this is why this build is very dangerous. If you have any kind of early aggression, early harassment, you are very very much in danger. Tier 2 however is almost finished, and the economy lines up that I can get 1 vehicle cap increase upgrade and 1 Chimera reasonably well. If I got this point earlier it would be a little bit better of course, But yeah, what you gonna do? Lost my only squad here. Second Seraphim now coming in. So and am I fast enough? Yes, I am fast enough. And these, yeah, they need to run away as fast as they can and as far away as they can. So they draw away these Seraphims as much as possible. Not reinforcing them is a mistake. Reinforcing them would draw this out even more. But you can see that the vehicle technology is down and the first Chimera is up. You want to start the upgrade first if you can, because it takes longer. Cklempay sees what I'm up to, and yeah, goes for a upgrade, tier upgrade build, so he can counter the Chimeras. For now he is trying to inflict as much damage as possible while the vehicles are not out. I'm trying to come in and repair this generator, not sure if I'm able to. The first Chimera is now out, and I think on hindsight I should have gotten the Flamer against the Seraphims. Yes, the normal multilater does some damage, you see here. What is it actually targeting? What is it actually targeting? There, finally having a hit. Takes quite a long time to hit. Yeah, now killing a model off here. But I think one Flamer would have gone a long way here to be more effective against these. For now I'm having two Chimeras, need to get the next vehicle cap technology. But yeah, as I'm losing generators and not having enough points, this rush is pretty much, I don't want to say stopped, but very far behind. He gets close to the point where he can get tier 2, and the tier 2 point is interesting because he then could add the twin inferno pistols once he had the upgrade from the Adeptus Auroritas Armorium, basically the armory. Getting now a new Chimera, getting stormtroopers out now, trying to capture the map. Yeah, I would need some sort of defense here. For now the rush is always only on the backside. These stormtroopers can now fight these Seraphims a bit. I need to reinforce them, I think, and there comes the first Rhino out. I'm a little, what should I say, behind in the terms of economy, so I do not get the vehicle cap increase yet, and rather getting a Rhino out, so to have one more unit out of the field. Little slip up from Cklempay is that he did not build up this relic. Now getting a, okay, getting the squad cap increase, getting a third squad of Seraphims. Or did one die? I think one died, so he basically replaces it, but pop is full. So there must be another one, maybe inside of these points or something. Not sure what is happening here, but okay. Now he's tier 2, he goes for the Armorium here, and then he can get the Infernal upgrade. Little sad that he didn't get this point up, but that's yeah, that's okay. Now he's again killing my generators, or at least tries to, and again I would really love myself to get a Flamer here, because if they have broken morale they deal way less damage, would make it way easier to deal with them. Second squad of Seraphims here. Where's actually the third one? There needs to be a third one. This point is now down. I try to get my points up finally, but in the meantime he has now melter bombs as well, so the Seraphim's getting really dangerous for me. And now he needs the equipment upgrade, which he does, and then he pretty much counters all I have. First melter bombs comes in. These Arbites here have their work cut out for them with the melee stuff. This one could, okay, he has basically all 3 points. There's the one, we found her. The lonely Seraphim over here. But yeah, they're even going into melee, which I find interesting. I think they get a little leap, I think, in tier 2. Yes, they have a leap, which they get in tier 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. With the squad over there are 4 Seraphims, and he's just doubling down on them, because why not? Have the equipment research now, getting twin inferno pistols on pretty much all of them, I think. They are expensive, but against something like what I have here, they are pretty nice. And yeah, I'm still having only some vehicles. Economy is 74 and 30 and 68 and 10. More and more rhinos coming in now because they are cheaper to get. But yeah, now that the inferno pistols are out, this will turn dire pretty quickly. You can see probably, okay, not sure why he does not engage here. Okay, killed my builder. Yeah, having anti-vehicle is also pretty good against these builders, right? Yeah, putting those into shield mode just to buy some time. I have all 4 rhinos now. Need to get one more vehicle cap increase so I can get the hunter-killer missiles, but yeah, it's not a question of killing buildings and stuff, it's a question about killing infantry, which I cannot really do at the moment. They're killing everything and not getting killed in return. There's still the one squad over here, the one unit which can still use inferno pistols and can use melter bombs, which is the biggest part of it. And yeah, now I'm starting to float some resources because I cannot build stuff fast enough. I would need an I think I would need some sort of librarium and weapon servitors, or even a Inquisitor Lord and stuff like that, with some banishment to get rid of the infantry. But yeah, I'm pretty far behind in economy, and tech wise he has the win condition also enabled and can just come in and kill everything when and how he likes, basically. Having one, still 4 squads there, 1, 2, 3, and then the lonely squad, I guess, if it's still alive. And yeah, I'm just mopping up his first stuff over here while he is also going over there. What am I getting? Another architect. So I'm trying to tech out of it. Not sure why I get another generator. This is a mistake. You can tech out of it if you go like Grey Knight's teleporters, but this works better if you have a little lead already. And I think he used this that the shoot harder. There's an ability the superior has, which allows him. Okay, he has not the superior. This is the angelic visage then. Okay, which makes him more or less morale immune and increases their damage. And if you get their Seraphim veteran, they can get an ability which lets them shoot harder for like say 5 seconds, which increases their damage by quite a bit. But yeah, here you see it. Cklempay takes the first match pretty decisively, basically pretty hard countering what I do. What I try to do, which is a problem of mine, that I have only a handful of build orders I prepare, and then if they fail, I failed basically. I'm not a player which goes for like the straight up standard build orders for the most part, because in standard matches I tend to lose. So this is my issue basically, from like always. So yeah, this is 1-0 now for Cklempay. Let's see if I can take back a point, or if he expands his lead in the second game. And here we are on the second map, which is Outer Reaches. We see on the right side, playing Renegade Guard, Tekan Shogunate, Gold Sea, Cklempay. On the right side, playing Farside Enclaves, we have TheLaughingMax, which is me. I picked this map and this faction for one particular reason. Also, you see that I built a council over here. You can drop in a Orca from this over here, then get the hero out, jump over here, and then immediately harass your opponent. That's a thing I practiced, at least against the AI. But yeah, we all know that Cklempay is pretty good, and you all know that Tekan is also pretty good. Going for the Tekan Field Dojo and also the Inner Circle for the commander, getting 2 militia rangers. You could argue on this map you might need more, but it is hard to have the map control. It is not my favorite map, Outer Reaches, because it is so big and hard to play around the upper points, because the player that controls the upper points basically most of the time wins the game, and the path to it is pretty narrow. You can only go through here or through the middle, both of which can be cut off, so jumping units are pretty key. I try to get a foothold over here with my second squad, or the first squad actually, and try to capture the whole map basically as fast as I can. So to have a little stronghold in the middle. To have, if you have the point in the middle, you also have a little bonus basically. I'm getting Archeology because I thought it was the best option. I'm coming in here, and am I using the ability? Immediately using the ability, killing 2 models? No, not killing a single model, just dealing a lot of knockback. Would have been probably better not to use the ability, so that I would have killed them. So he gets the decap in, but loses a whole lot of units in return. So I'm not sure if this is ouch. 1 unit survives. Only 1 unit survives here, and yeah, still getting reinforced and stuff. So he's already on the top. I'm going here. So he goes for 1 warrior now, and the Eternal Shogun. And when I saw the Shogun, I was like, maybe I should have gotten Farsight, Commander Farsight, actually, because she's a pretty beast in melee, to say the least. So having her now on my back is quite an issue. I mean, yes, I can kite a bit, but yeah, look at her just going into melee, and yeah, she is an absolute beast, and she will trounce Archon all day of the week. And we all know that Farsight Enclaves really need their commanders to be alive. I mean, you could kind of force some melee with these guardsmen. They aren't bad in melee, to be honest. The Earth Cast Builder will finish this point, so I can upgrade it. Map control wise, I'm now taking the top as well. Finally, I think I fought back some rangers there. And yeah, now these comes in with their pre-equipped grenades, killing a model, but also draining the morale quite a bit. And yeah, haven't even built up this point now because my builders are busy. And yeah, just reinforcing a whole lot of these guardsmen. Having now most of my points. Cklempay has as well, even a little more efficient than I am. The point in the middle soon has his shooty bits, which are pretty cheap because they do not add any economy. They're only adding some defensive capabilities. Yeah, now running around on this listening post, also getting for the cap over here. Now running in here, trying to get these rangers and the point over here. If I get this engineer, I would be good, but I think I'm not microing. Yeah, I'm not microing anyway. So she's now getting the Orca transport pretty low and actually kills it. Oh no, I got the supply drop at least, so that's good. And now this is built up right. Yeah, that shoots out, so I lose, because if I have focused down the builder, I would have gotten the point over here. Now I'm pretty much not microing and dying, so a pretty bad display of me. Shameful display, basically. At least I'm keeping Archon alive, but losing guardsmen and more guardsmen. He's just standing here, not helping out. Over here, Archon now dies. So bad. These lads dying. These lads not being used. It's so bad. Yeah, I'm saying it. I'm so bad. You see that I'm not microing really well. If I have microed it better, I would have actually had a chance against what I'm facing. But my micro was really off here. I've killed a whole lot of units, and if I had Archon alive, I could at least park him back in the base and got some economy out of him. Tier 2 is now on the way. Tier 2 is almost over halfway done for Cklempay, so this now will spiral out of control. I can give you no illusion here to see that he gets the point on the top. The point in the middle I still hold, so I have 91 and 14 because I have one Orca down. He has 86 and 20. So yeah, and now I get Farsight because I think I need to challenge the Eternal Shogun into melee. I would have been fine with Archon as well if I have microed my units a bit better. Like, this was pretty bad. If I gotten the engineer, which was pretty low, I could have stayed here and attacked the engineer and would have gotten this listening post over here, and then I would have still this unit. On the other side, not using these units to fight was pretty bad when I needed them here. Yeah, basically having these units alive and using these units would have allowed me to win this fight, which in turn, or at least, yeah, I could have more or less sandwiched them even, which in turn would have allowed me to have an actually chance, because now I basically have no chance. Tier 2 is now finished for Cklempay, not sure what he's getting. Getting the war correspondent. What is this? Sniper unit or what? I'm not completely sure with the Shogunate. I haven't played it complete here. This looks like a little Voxcaster and stuff like that. Going for some infiltration detection, I guess. Yeah, and I can peel off some models. And I can get the upgrades for this Gawessa, but I'm far behind. He's tier 2, losing his melee charge a bit. I think it's called Banzai or whatever. And he can completely run over my units, as the Eternal Shogun is there as well. And I mean, I will kill some models, that's for sure, but he will also kill some models on his own. I have now the Gawessa getting in shots from the listening post as well. Commander Farsight in the middle here, getting absolutely murdered, and yeah, getting GG. He just survives because he had the sync kill. And now this one Tekan warrior killing down Farsight Enclaves. He's a true hero here. Look at his face for a moment. He is the hero. he killed Commander Farsight with his lascan or what he has over here. I mean with the sword, of course. So pretty bad showing of myself here. Could have done a whole lot better. I think I had chances in this matchup, as in particular Farsight Enclaves is the strongest faction. Many players agree on that. So if I would have played it better, some better micro and execution overall, I would have had a chance here to get some more map control and get to tier 2 and getting then the beloved, I call them the crisis battlesuits, which are absolutely bane for many factions to deal with. But as it turns out, if you bet, you lose. Okay, enough of this. Let's see if I can get at least one victory in the third match here. Let's see. And here we are on the third map, Deadly Fun Archeology. On the left side, playing Praetorian Guard, we have Old Cklempay. On the right side, playing Harlequins, we have TheLaughingMax. I am going for my good old pattern build of mime spam, getting the Temple of the Laughing God, getting 4 mimes out, and then the upgrade. On the other side we have a soldier mess opener, so no orcs. We will get 2 irregulars here, and then we'll probably get at least 1 regular section, maybe even 2, and there's also the commander, which has some abilities I'm totally not aware of because I only played the orc opener so far. I think he has something that they cap faster, I'm not sure. Okay, getting 1 regular, could get another regular once he got a point or 2 up. Regulars for the Praetorian Guard have special lascans. They are more dangerous, having higher damage output than the regular lascans. I think they're called Martini lascans or something, you can see it here. And they have a little setup time, so you cannot fire on the move, but they deal a hell of a lot of damage in return. So this is making them a little bit different to micro. Now having the Harlequins all sparkly over here, getting into the middle and getting as much of the map as I can. And there comes the first regular section with some irregulars trying to get into the way. And you will see the damage surmounting pretty quickly. 1 volley almost killing 1 Harlequin over here. Although they have the armor. I mean, they take some damage in return, but they're actually pretty relatively tanky for a Praetorian Guard unit, I have to say. If you compare them to the irregulars, which are the definition of cannon for the day. Look at them, 10 requisition only. I have the mimes, and yeah, the micro a bit off here as well. Okay, I'm microing back for now. And he even uses the convicts because they're pretty tanky for what they are, so they can soak up quite a lot of shots, which is exactly what you want from convicts, I guess. I get my points up, killing regular, another regular, and how much do they cost actually? 20, so this is more expensive. And yeah, so I can fight this, but there's the second regular squad, and if they get some shots off before they lose some models, they will kill a lot of units in return, and I think this is not an engagement I should take. I mean, yes, I am taking down some models, but yeah, I think these cost 30, so you might need to take 1.5 unit of regulars down. There's some scan coming in, okay, because there's this guy. I think it makes them shoot basically something like a guide, so they're getting some more damage out of them, which you immediately see an effect over here, and making them also cap fast or move fast or something like that. So pretty good supportive abilities over here. You see him pretty low HP, as it is true for pretty much all Praetorian Guard. I have now all my points up. Cklempay is about to have all his points up, so I can now get my units together and try to make a little push over here. He floats a bit of power because he did go for a generator, so he might need to get some upgraded listing posts soonish to make use of it. He's now having 2 regulars actually attacking the Warpflux pylon, and the damage isn't bad. I'm now trying to get all my 5 squads to move in at once, which works pretty well. And he actually gets a 3rd squad of regulars out now, so he really tries to force the issue here. Having the commander out as well, so this is something. Trying to focus on the units that still have morale, so that the damage output gets reduced quite a bit, because you get a malus in accuracy of 90%, So basically only dealing 10% of your damage once your morale is broken. So that's why I try to focus down the squads that still have morale to get the upper hand here. Works out so far pretty well. The mimes having an exceptionally good damage against morale. I can now corner these units. The 2 is not on the way for both of us. So fighting hard over the map here, getting the decap, and these are just some irregulars I need to hunt down a little bit quicker. Trying to get now the map control because I cannot pierce the defensive yet because he can just jump into the statue over here and park his units behind, which is pretty much what he does. So I'm now getting these regulars over here. Regulars, these are regulars, so these are more expensive lads, will die. And now trying to get the critical locations, getting some map control out and getting to tier 2. Not yet. He neither. He will be able to get tier 2 soonish. Myself as well. So now getting the point in the middle. Will be able to get tier 2 soonish. He starts tier 2 now. I will be able to start tier 2 as soon as well. Interesting that he attacks once he starts tier 2 to maybe to cover his attack advantage. I cannot fight it with just 2 mimes. I need to get more, but I also want to have the map control here with the critical location. So yeah, he killing down the cores, but the point is up. I try to repair it, but yeah, I need to. Yeah, and this is gonna be a good engagement if I manage it well. I'm kind of surrounded, but I'm kind of hesitating, which is bad. I would have needed to attack already. So I'm trying to divert his attention over here and running away with these 3 mimes. But this is very dangerous because he can corner me, which he almost did. So now I'm trying to get this point, but there are some convicts inside. I think I could have attacked it a little longer, but yeah, this was a bad decision overall. Now giving him some room to breathe. I would have either needed to how should I say, force the issue here, or should have tried to surround him. I think surrounding him would have been the better option here. I would have had a lot of kills actually if I would be able to. What is there? Is this a commissar? Okay. I think I should have forced the issue. Killing a lot of units in return, then keeping my point in the middle would have been more beneficial than taking the point on the south. Tier 2 is now finished for both of us, and he is getting more convicts, getting more generators for now. His economy is pretty good because he upgraded his points 97 and 10 against 58 and 48, so I'm having a lot of power income, getting out improved holosuits and backstage pass, but he can detect. And I'm getting now also the neuro disruptors, which are pretty expensive. Look at them, 60 and 20 to get some anti-infantry and more morale damage and everything. I think this is only 4 squads of mimes. I think I lost one, or I'm missing something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this is 5. And now that they are infiltrated, they can basically take down these units pretty easily. But there's the buckler, Bugler, I think someone called me. And this is also called Lieutenant Colonel, I think someone told me. So there you go, I read comments. So, but this is now getting pretty sad because there are some more units to corner me. I have the improved holosuits in dodging some damage, but there could be some stuff flying in here, and there's just a lot of lascans against me, and this is a good concave for him and a bad concave for me. I'm trying to focus down the units, and but yeah, there's a lot of listening posts here that the units could jump in, killing one squad over here, killing almost the second squad. Trying to focus down the Bugler would be a good idea. Not sure if I actually see it. This is a mistake. These Praetorians look all the same. These Imperial bastards. If I would kill them, I would have had some infiltration. But yeah, he also uses the scanner pretty well against me. Yeah, so I will take down these units. But what you see here over here is a vehicle forge. And yeah, I'm pretty much pumping all my stuff into these mimes. Getting now also all the upgrades like the Dance of War research, which increases the damage of the special weapons, and also getting them more special weapon points. How should I say, not points? slots, I think. Now they should have 4. Yes. I will take down this regimental statue after all. Still having quite a good economy with 98 and 48 against 97 and 30. Getting now more regular sections to fight.
Yes.
Lieutenant Colonel is getting up again and he's getting the cameras. So I would need to think about some anti-vehicle, which would be basically fusion guns for now. But I also would need to get something more substantial, which would be something like a War Walker. You can get the twin linked heavy bolter, which is quite a beast, having some suppression and everything, but they also start with already some heavy stubbers on top, so they are pretty dangerous overall. And he now tries to corner me, which works pretty well. Having now these points and seeing this, I'm now trying to get some fusion blasters, I think. Yeah, immediately as I saw it, I'm trying to get some fusion blasters so that I fusion guns, not blasters, to get some anti-vehicle here. And there comes now the struggle with the mimes. If you are better, then you would get a few squads with anti-vehicle and a few squads with anti-infantry, and not overcommit as I do, because these fusion guns deal almost no damage against infantry. So and the neuro disruptors deal almost no damage against vehicles. I'm also a little overcommitting on the upgrades for the mimes. I'm using some mimes over here. I should have saved some resources to get the support portal, to get a War Walker or 2. The War Walker also has a bright lance. But yeah, this is a bad engagement, just running into these two cameras. A third camera is coming out, the regulars fighting, the Brugler is detecting, and the Lieutenant Colonel also shooting in. I'm losing all my units over here. Look at all these dead mimes, and there's the GG. So the Praetorian Guard with the regulars game wins this. Basically, I think the tier 1 was okay from me. There was this one engagement I told you in here, where I got 2 units to attack over here, which I should have actually tried to force the issue against all the infantry blob over here, and could have maybe won. This would have been a good engagement, I think, for me. And in tier 2, overcommitting on the upgrades. I think getting the Dance of War upgrade is good to have more special weapons, and of course the backstage pass never really hurts. But then you should stop the upgrades and get some more advanced units out, because mimes will not get you as far. They are tier 1, pretty good in tier 2, early tier 2 that is. But once vehicles start to pop up, they kind of fall off. They are good at killing buildings with their fusion guns, being infiltrated and all that. But you need something more substantial on the front line. Having like a War Walker, melee War Walker, coming in, drawing some fire from all these units, and there's no real anti-vehicle to speak of. These cameras with the muddle lasers have some mild anti-vehicle. These regulars do not have anything really, so I would have forced some anti-vehicle, like some anti-weapon teams and stuff like that. But yeah, hindsight 2020, this time is a 3-0 for Cklempay, pretty convincingly as well. So yeah, he will continue in the losers round of 4, while I am now out of the tournament. So congrats to him, and as usual guys, thanks for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye bye!